Welcome. We're 1 minute early, but hey. So it's been 2 weeks since we've been on. We had lots of stuff going on. Trying to catch up because Rendezvous Week was crazy. What have you been doing for 2 weeks?
As little as possible.
That's not true.
Trying to get some stuff done around here.
You went and saw a barn, so you're going to be tearing down a barn?
Yeah, I got a barn. It's at least 30 by 30 and a good 12 feet tall.
Wow, that's big. That'd be a good job.
Good materials for whatever, but yeah. Gotta go get that tore down next week.
Cool.
I'd actually like to take it apart in sections and maybe put it back together when we got here. So I didn't have to. We'll see. I don't know what's going to happen. Got 2 walls completely stood up for the add-on.
Yeah.
Been mowing a lot of grass.
Yeah. Today we got lots of stuff done.
My brain is old though. I go and get the oil for the mix for the weed eater and get home and there's no gas.
You thought there was gas.
Yeah,
Hi, Robbie.
But
Hi, Rebecca. Sorry, guys, I'm squinting to see you because I don't have the TV up yet. Rendezvous went well. It was busy, crazy.
yeah.
We didn't ever do an update on it because...
No, but there was quite a few updates out there.
Yeah.
I don't know. We've just been working.
Yeah.
Your little dog tore the chicken run up, so I had to rewire all of that. He didn't want the chickens. He wanted their food.
That's true.
He could care less about the chickens. Speaking of which.
Hi, little dog.
What have you been doing?
Working.
You worked in the garden today.
I did, and I got you some, don't forget I got you some jalapenos.
Yeah.
Our garden is full of peppers. We need to do that.
Yeah.
Hi, Joy.
I'm okay with full of peppers.
Yeah, it's also full of ants. We got some sweet potatoes in there.
I need to see about the horseradish.
Oh yeah, I haven't gotten that far. So I got us a little weed eater on Temu.
Yeah, $20 job.
Yeah, it's got batteries. It's 21 volt. It's not bad, guys.
For 20 bucks.
For 20 bucks, it's not bad at all. And
she don't like the big gas weed eaters.
I can't use them. They hurt me. Oh, thanks. So we have been struggling to record, Dodge.
Yeah.
And so I decided the only way to get videos out was either my time coming home from work or my time going to work. And by the time I get home at night, I'm so tired that I have to keep my focus on the road. Well, I should keep my focus on the road anyway, but...
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Yeah, but I figured if I do a video a day on that...
I have been doing some videos. I've just got to edit them all together.
Nice.
I've got a bunch of videos for building the battery box.
Thanks, Robbie.
For the solar batteries.
Yep.
I've got those videos. I just need to edit them.
Yep.
And then I've got the videos working on the addition.
Yep.
And that's got to be edited. I'm not very good in front of a camera. I don't know why. I'm just not comfortable.
No, I get it. I'm getting better.
Plus, it's hard to deal with a camera while you're trying to do something. So I got to learn it.
So I had to do that today when I was putting my decal on from
Okay.
Rebel Decal. So I was supposed to film putting it on, but I was having a hard time and the wind was fighting me. So, apologize.
Now, we're not griping about the wind today.
No,
It's nice.
it's nice. But yeah, the decal got some bubbles, so I'm gonna have to fix that. But it's really cool. You guys are gonna like it.
Or not.
Well, that's okay too. It's on my Jeep. Yes, I totally
does.
agree. Filming does slow down, but we have to get better at it.
I just don't know how to really set it up to show what I'm doing. Well, and it's just a phone. It's not. I mean, we have
a GoPro we
We
don't
have a-
even know how to use.
we got a brand new GoPro still in the box we don't even know how to use.
Yep.
And I don't know if the phone is better or the GoPro is better. I don't know. I'm not, what do they call it, a cinematographer or whatever?
I don't know. I just know we got to get better at that. If we're gonna make a YouTube thing work, we got to get better at it. How do you guys do it?
Yeah, that's a good question. We were talking today, I wish there was more YouTube meetups between the ones we have.
Yeah. You know what we should do is just like all the friends that we have made do like a little meetup, even if it's a day thing.
Well, it needs to be, I mean, it can be a day thing, and I don't have a problem. Like, well, I don't know any of them that's just a day thing.
Well, no, but if we
People
did,
have to travel so far, they don't want to drive back after.
that's true. His phone and his cameras are good for different things. We don't have another camera other than the GoPro, though. I would like to get another one, but
Another what?
camera, like a camera, not a GoPro. Some people are using cameras like, what's his bucket does?
I don't know who.
Jason.
What it is.
Crocker. He has a camera.
Yeah, but he has a lot of that kind of equipment.
Yeah, we do. We need to meet up, and even if it's like a day thing, and we can all hang out and, you know, talk about like questions that we might have, and
Yeah, you know, like what's the Tin Killer and Pine Cone and what was the other one?
Mid-America.
Mid-America. Just something like that, because they're just kind of far between.
Yeah.
But,
Well, and I want to pick everybody's brains when I'm not so. Oh, that sucks.
I'm old, and learning new technology is not the easiest thing. A lot of it has to do with lack of ambition to do so.
Oh, my knees are all dirty from falling this morning.
It takes quite a bit of ambition to do the homestead and film it. That's just a nice way of saying I'm too lazy to do it.
You're not too lazy, I don't think.
You just get rolling in what you're doing, and it's hard to stop every few minutes and, you know, reset the camera.
Fly's getting my drink, guys. That's why this is on my cup.
Yeah. We've bought all of her drinks its own hat.
Yes.
The flies are awful.
They are awful. And they get inside my straw for some reason. That's disgusting. So, I mean, tips on filming and how you guys do it.
Yeah.
That would be, like, super cool because...
The problem is there's rarely two of us here. And I know that's not an excuse. A lot of people are doing it with just one person.
That's true.
Yeah, see, and
Oh, yeah.
that's the problem a lot of times. Everything's at the same time.
Yeah.
We
You
don't
know,
have nothing spread out.
yeah.
And I'm not against driving all the way to Arkansas to a
A meetup, but we could only do it one day.
yeah, we can only we have zero
Help.
help when it comes to this place. There's no one anywhere near us. that
This is
can
really
take care of
bothering
our
me.
animals.
Your dust is bothering me, man.
Sorry. I play out in the dirt all day. But I don't know. I never even thought I'd like that kind of a thing, did I?
What? Oh,
Sand
no.
killers
I
and
had to
YouTube?
beg.
Yeah.
In fact, we missed it the first year because you said no.
It's not that I didn't want to go. I just wanted to see her beg. No, I'm not a very good people person anyway.
No.
I get better as I get to know people. I'm reading.
Yeah. That's kind of us too,
That's kinda
except
us
for
too. You know,
I'm usually, if I'm here, I'm doing the filming.
I'm
And
over
then that's rarely why I'm ever in those,
that.
unless it's just me.
Yeah, and I do want to start getting better at it.
We
Like I
really
said.
need to. We need to get a setup
I'm
where
just-
we can edit too.
Well, the problem for me is, and I'm sure a lot of y'all are the same way, but once I get rolling on a project, I'm rolling. I mean, if it's hard to stop and move stuff and then still stay in the groove of it.
Yeah.
And I do have some projects coming up that I wanna film, and it's not necessarily homesteading stuff that I'm gonna be doing some of.
Well, I mean, no, but it's stuff that you're gonna do on the homestead.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'll film my hats when I start getting more involved. That's true. That's true.
it.
That's kind of what I have to do.
Well, that's my problem right there.
Because
once I start, building a wall, I'm just get on a roll until I either run out of material, or run out of walls, and then there it is, not filmed. That's just an excuse for not wanting
But
to take the time,
some-
I guess.
But sometimes when you're filming, you have to forget you're filming as well. That's kind of what I thought when I first read that. Like, you gotta forget that you're on camera.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me once I'm rolling. It's just, you move around, the area is such a big area that you're working in, you gotta keep moving the camera.
Yes. Yes.
And then another problem I have out here, and I don't know if y'all have this problem, but it gets so hot and sunny out here that my phone will just shut off.
Yeah,
It'll
that's
overheat and shut off.
Yeah.
And I won't even know it.
Actually, I've heard Jason say that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, this heat, it takes these phones right out.
I don't really have that. The only problem I have with my phone is it's always dead.
Well, because if I have to set it up on the stand or whatever, well, then it's just sitting out there in the sun.
Yeah.
And I'll come back and check on it, and sure enough, it's off.
Oh, yeah. Yes, our animals are horrible about knocking it over. In fact, the dogs are outside, thank goodness, because...
Yeah. And whenever I'm doing something outside, they think they got to be right in the middle of it all the time.
Yep, they do.
And if I build something, I no sooner get the thing halfway built and they got to be laying on it.
Yep.
And I'm not even done.
He noticed today that the horse and cow already knocked his blocks out of the barn.
Yeah. They just can't stand it.
And we had to go get the cow this morning.
Yeah, little Farragus, he
Got out again.
got out again. And I don't even think he knows how he's doing it. He's just walking along eating, and the neighbor, that part of our fence was already there, and it's the neighbor's fence, and it's kind of tall in some ravine type places, and he just goes under it. And then he starts bellowing like he wants to come home and he don't know how to come home. So I walk down there in the pasture, and here he comes, hollering and following me like a dog, and comes right back in.
I got a little bit of that on video.
Well, and
Robbie said that his camera cut out both times. That happens a lot around here.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's just so hot here. And it's not really the heat. I mean, it is the heat, but the sun just cooking down on that camera, on that phone, and it just turns off. They ought to make a noise that's telling you it's gonna be going off.
Didn't they used to?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I do know that we gotta get better.
We do, and it's me that's got to get better.
No, both of us do. Both of us do. Because I did the chicken coop this morning. I did the garden this morning. I did the decal. Well, I did try to film the decal. I weed eated around the yard this morning, and I didn't film any of it.
Yeah. I got quite a bit of mowing done. But we need a new battery for the mower. It's only 5 years old.
Only?
And so now I have to jump it off. So I have to get a battery. So if I get off somewhere and it stalls or whatever, then there I am. I've either got to push it back, which I'm 60 years old. I don't want to push a ride mower. Or I got to
that's a hard one to push too.
Yeah, it's good size. And so then I got to take one of the vehicles down there, because I don't have a jump box, and I'm not even sure a jump box would work on it because it's so dead.
Yeah. Jump boxes don't work that good anyway.
No,
they don't work with us at work.
Nah, I've never had any really good luck with a jump box.
We have one that doesn't work at all, hardly. Like, it's few and far between.
And somehow I run my jumper cables over last time I used them, and so I got a fool with them. They weren't much count anyway, but that doesn't excuse me running them over.
And they stole the other ones, didn't they? The big ones?
Yeah, they got my big ones.
Yeah.
My good ones. I don't know why they always take the good ones and leave the junk ones.
I know, right?
We did get a couple of doors.
Oh yeah, we got some good doors.
Nice.
Oh.
Old oak.
Yeah,
doors.
The one looks like it's a castle door.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's got the wrought iron around the little peephole.
And I think it opens.
Ooh, cool.
It's got a latch on it. I haven't really looked at it.
And then the other one is really old.
Yeah, and it's just oak too.
But it's got some animal damage done to it where dogs scratched it. Yeah. But I think that actually makes it look cooler.
Well, either way, but I can fix it.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about taking the one that doesn't have the window with the scratches on it and making a barn door for the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Out of it. I've got all the hardware for that.
Okay.
It's just an idea.
I don't care.
And I think we're kind of going to want to, yeah, we'll get them out. They're still in the back of the truck. That's the other thing. We have no storage around here.
No, that's good. That's why I keep saying
problem.
that barn would be a good shop, is so he could have some storage.
Yeah, and it's a big problem because I have to leave. We've got the enclosed trailer. We have a 23-foot enclosed trailer, but it's
full.
Yeah, it's got all my tools in it, and then we got the 40-foot shipping container, but that's useless. It's packed from front to back, floor to top.
Yep.
So we got to leave, like the ride mower has to stay out. Everything has to stay out. And
I wonder if everything's broken.
yeah, I know.
It's all right. We'll fix it.
We'll get the doors out and we'll show those.
Yeah, maybe we'll do it this afternoon.
They're pretty cool.
Because we're going to have to go back out and work.
And they were free, 90 free.
Yeah. We had to go to what, Eufaula to get them?
Yeah, we had to go to Eufaula.
My eye Oh my goodness, my eye is having...
Your finger's in it.
Well, yeah, but my finger's in it because my eye's having issues. You're going to Texas this week.
Going to Texas to see Dad on Tuesday.
And
Tomorrow I'll be going and getting gas for the weed eater and the chainsaw.
yeah.
Wednesday I'm supposed to go over and start tearing the barn down.
Right.
And that's going to take me a little while. It's I say it's a barn. It's not really a barn. It's just a metal building. It's corrugated, galvanized on the roof and the walls. So apparently whoever built it for hunting deer.
A big 30-foot
Yeah.
barn
Seriously.
to hunt deer.
Yeah, and they've got the cutouts
That's kind of odd.
for the window cutouts to put the gun through, and so they don't have to.
That sounds creepy.
But that's what it's for. He said he had and then when this gentleman bought it, he said he had a lot of people and a lot of problems with hunters coming up there and wanting to use it because they'd always used it, and
Wow.
He didn't want anybody hunting on his property, which I don't blame him. I mean, I wouldn't mind somebody. The problem is it's always somebody you don't know. You know what I'm saying? And after we got robbed, I'm really weird about who comes up here.
Well, and then, I mean, I don't think we've ever told this story, but we had some poachers come
Yeah.
just before we bought the land next to us.
Yeah.
Said that they were looking at the land and they actually had a deer stand set up where they shot one of the deer that stays here on the property and then drug it down, like right down onto the property, and then came back the next morning to hunt again.
Yeah, that didn't work out for him, did it?
No.
It was one guy to begin with. And then
he
the
brought
next
4
morning,
more.
yeah, before daylight, there's 4 of them that showed up.
Yeah.
So Jack will like this if he sees this. So I had to go out there in my jammies and my robe, and well, let's just say that they know that they're not allowed here anymore.
We've never seen him again.
Yeah, never seen them again.
But now we own that land.
Well, now we own that land,
But he didn't
But,
shoot it on that land. He
No.
shot it on Jason's.
yeah, I know. But
Our neighbor.
I was pretty upset. I was more upset about the fact of being lied to. And then he tried to lie to me some more, and I flat out called him out on it. Told him he was a liar and that his hunting days here were over. Him and his buddies could load up and
Be gone.
and be gone, and I never wanted to see him again.
Yep.
So
It's kind of free range out here. Like
yeah, well, it's a wild west out here.
Midwest.
Midwest, whatever. And but you don't. That's one thing that y'all ain't been around me that much. But if you lie to me, it's over. It's over. I'm all grown up. I can take the truth. The guy should have just told me, look, I'm just trying to scam a place to go hunt some deer. That would have been a whole lot better than lying to me.
Yeah.
I don't like being lied to.
But we've never seen him again, so that's good.
Yep, never been back.
What else is going on?
I don't know.
I don't either. What are we gonna do this winter? Like what?
Freeze.
No. What projects do we have to get ready for winter?
I've got to get the septic system in because we're going to have the new bathroom back over here in this part of the shed.
Will
I
we
wanna
have the add-on and stuff done for the winter?
I'm hoping that's the plan.
Okay.
And then,
So we got the add-on.
yeah, we got the add-on, we got the septic. I want to set the water up where it won't freeze. I've got some ideas on how to keep it from freezing.
That was
And-
miserable winter, by the way.
Yeah, how to keep it from freezing and at the same time heating the pump room.
Okay.
So that'll probably be something we film.
That's what, 3 projects or 4?
Yeah,
for
that's something
store
that we'll
projects.
probably film too, because this is kind of an idea I got watching um, YouTube University and some of these other homesteaders. I think I want to try to heat the pump house with compost.
Is that dangerous?
No, I ain't gonna put the compost in the pump house. Anyway, when we get to that part, I'll show you how it's going. I've been collecting stuff, other people's junk for,
No, they do not.
no. I know I met somebody, it was somebody I actually already knew. I don't know him very well, but he wanted me to come over and look at something he had going on. And when I got there, he said, well, you about got that place done? And I'm like, there is no such thing as done. You will
No.
never be done.
Our friends finally got in their house.
Yeah, and that was way cool.
Yeah.
How long has he been building that?
Well, they haven't been building it very long, like
Been a while.
6 months, 8 months maybe, but
Yeah. But he did it all himself.
yeah, absolutely. All
Everything
himself.
except the insulation.
Well, yeah, he hired that done, but everything else he did.
He put open cell spray foam insulation in it, but everything else he did himself.
Yep. And worked a full-time job.
Yep.
But they got
They
it,
did good.
well, it's not done. They're
No.
moved into it with not done, but yeah, so we're very happy for them.
Yeah, they're out here doing the same thing the rest of us are doing. I mean, they're not off grid,
Well, and
but they're still doing the same thing.
yeah, they're doing the same thing.
You don't have to be off grid to be homesteading. Matter of fact,
No.
there's more people homesteading on grid than there are off grid.
Right?
Being off grid takes a whole nother level of not right in the head.
Are we not right in the head?
Well, I'm not going to tell nobody, but I don't think
Do you think our friends know that?
we
Did
have-
you guys know we're not right in the head?
Yeah, we're not right in the head. But I really want
I guess
y'all
I
to think
didn't know.
about another one of the YouTube
Meetup?
hangout meetups.
I would do another, or I would organize one, but I'm kind of organized out right now.
We'll have to. I don't think it has to be all that organized. You know what I mean?
What kind of does?
Well, I mean, I don't know. It may be something that not in the cards, but it just seems like it's a long time between. And I got lots of questions.
Yeah, that's the thing, is we got lots of questions.
Yeah. People are going to get to where when they see me coming, they'll run the other direction because they can know I got questions.
Yeah.
I'm not scared to ask a question. Anyway, we got that, and I am going to try to get the tin on the barn that we've got up so far.
For winter for them.
Probably, well, I don't know if I'll get it done by winter, but I think it's something I'll be able to do in the winter.
Yeah. Depends on how cold it gets.
Yeah, but even so, we got the warm stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
And stop doing that.
I'm sorry.
But anyway, that's some of what we got going on. What do y'all got going on?
Hello, how are you? I've seen them before, but I don't know their name. Sorry, I don't know your name.
But anywho,
What else?
I don't like running out of materials when I'm doing something. When I get on a roll, I just want to.
That's kind of a homestead thing, though, too, right?
Yeah, it's bad.
Unless you have a warehouse like Dwayne. You're working on a warehouse.
Well, I had a warehouse.
I know.
I never had to go
You
buy
need
anything.
You need an airplane hanger.
Yeah, I agree. One of y'all got an airplane hanger you can donate?
The horse with no name.
Yeah, I got it.
I know. I just barely got it. It was a me thing. I'm not right, remember? You don't know.
Well, one of us doesn't.
Whatever, you don't know.
But, yeah, I had a pretty good warehouse. I never had to buy anything. All kinds of metal and pipe, and
It's true.
I had all that stuff. People came to me when they needed stuff.
It's your story.
So I've got to figure out how to get that going. But I do that everywhere. When we left Texas and moved to Utah, I hauled off 2 or 3 flatbed trailers of stuff to the dump. You think that didn't break my heart?
It kind of did.
It broke my heart.
Kind of did.
But and then I
For
got
a while, you were collecting washers.
washing machines.
Yeah.
Well, of course I am. They're 18 gauge steel. Who wouldn't collect a washing
See?
machine?
He's got a warehouse. Or
did
he
have a
will
warehouse.
have a warehouse
I
again.
will again. It's a little different out here because we don't have anywhere to actually take the stuff that is no good anymore. That I've
Yeah.
gotten all the good out of.
We don't have a dump that we can go to because we're not considered
Yeah.
part of it.
Yeah, and they don't do it out here.
He's got 4.
It's 18 gauge steel. I mean, who would throw a washing machine and a dryer away?
Tell him what you did with steel.
Well, it was the exact same metal. Believe it or not, a washing machine is the exact same metal that they build cars out of. So when I needed a door skin for one of the hot rods I was building, I just skin an old washing machine and make it. I didn't buy body panels. Very few did I ever
No,
buy.
that whole back of that Chevelle you redid with.
Yeah, I rebuilt. I make my own panels.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
I turned one washing machine. I put bed frame skeleton inside of it in the corners, and I built rack and made a toolbox. It had drawers. I put drawers in the front of it. I cut the front out, and and I still have it. It's out there.
It's out in the back of my truck.
It's out in the back of your old Ford truck.
Um,
So I put it on caster wheels so I could roll it around. But then right after that, I was able to buy a brand new double stack toolbox. So then I started using it for pulling out the top drawer and laying body panels on them old cars on it and working on them.
wasn't your medieval gear made out of a washing machine?
No, my medieval gear was made out of 16 gauge food grade stainless steel.
Oh, that's right.
There were a few pieces I made. I had a 65 Chevelle, and I put a 60 over 454 in it that I built. And it had a tunnel ram, a weed tunnel ram with the fours and a bug catcher air breather scoop. And it stuck up out of the hood of that 65 Chevelle just over 12 inches. So the hole that I cut out
That's
of
pretty cool.
the hood, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, dirt is heavy. And so I did use that piece of the hood on part of the gauntlets. But,
The gauntlets are really cool.
yeah, they're cool. They're 300 pieces of metal.
It's about that, yeah.
I think it's like 305 pieces of metal that I cut out and shaped and made armor gauntlets That's
Where are those?
they're out in
Oh.
shipping container. But
They are pretty cool. The guy that he was watching when he was doing says you can't do this in your living room. Guess where Dodge did them?
in my living room. In winters in Utah, you don't go outside unless it's absolutely necessary, and so I just did it inside.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, target practice. Yeah, I don't, 18 gauge steel is 18 gauge steel. A lot of the newer cars now though, especially the foreign cars, they only use 20 gauge steel. So it's not as thick as the old cars. But that's just something I always did. I
Yep.
mean,
It's true.
I make all my body panels. I had a 68 Chevelle and where the glass fit in the back windshield, like they all do. It was rusted out in there. And I made all of that, every bit of it. I made quarter panels.
Eventually everything will be made poorly. It's true.
Yeah.
It's very true.
But bed frames, that's the greatest steel on earth.
Oh, the Hollywood frames?
No, just the angle iron off of any bed is that is the best steel there is, man. And I save every one of those I get.
You used to be able to get them for free. Now people are just like.
Yeah, now you just gotta beg more. I'm not against begging. I've been known to beg. I've been known to beg.
No wonder the dog begs.
Yeah.
You taught him.
We did get a new trail cam.
Yeah, we did. We took you guys' advice. We got a trail cam.
And so I'm going to be, and it's camouflage. Like that really helps. Camouflage sticks out like a sore thumb.
Well, I didn't know it was camouflage.
No. It's one you should have got. I'm just saying.
But
I'm going to set it up somewhere.
4G solar trail cam is what it says. I don't know how good it was. How good it is. I used my points on Temu.
It's better than a sharp stick in the eyeball.
Right. Same place I got the weed eater.
And the weed eater works.
Yeah. It's a little slow.
I told you just can't get in a hurry.
Yeah. I really miss my Works weed eater.
They come with blades. 3 different kinds of blades instead of string. I need to get a blade set up for my steel.
Yeah. This one chops through some pretty tough.
Oh, it'll go through.
Yeah.
Just don't get in a hurry.
Yeah. I really miss my Works weed eater. That was a really good weed eater.
Lasted a long time.
Yeah, like 8-9 years. My mom's on her second one, and this last summer she bought a Works push mower, an electric or a battery powered push mower. She loves that little thing, but it's only got like a 16 or 17 inch blade. Like, it's tiny, but it works good.
I watched Gillum Farms this last week. They put out 2 videos. He got his 77 Trans Am going after 20 years. He had to end up putting a motor, and he got it running, but he ended up.
I love a Trans Am.
Yeah, this is the Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am.
Oh.
And I guess he's going to do something with it. There's some show in, I don't know, I think he said Arizona or New Mexico, the Poor Boy show. I don't know what it is, but.
Oh, that's cool. Did you know that there's a car show at Robbers Cave in a couple weeks?
Yeah.
We need to go.
Yeah.
I miss car shows.
Yeah, so do I. I miss the cars, period.
I know you do. We need to get you back into cars.
And then I got to watching some shows on YouTube, and I never should have done it.
Because now he's got the fever.
Yeah,
the poverty tour.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. And so immediately after watching 5 or 6 of the old shows I used to watch, what do I get on Facebook and find? A 72 Monte Carlo.
I like those monies.
And it's cheap. And it's right up the road.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And, but it is what it is. I like cars too much. And my problem is I always buy the cars I like to fix up and sell or flip or whatever.
Or the ones I like.
And then I don't want to. But I still do it.
We need to get Ratty running.
Oh, Eddie runs just fine.
Well, I mean,
Just needs tags and
street
insurance.
legal. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
It's gonna go up and jump out. You need someone to land it.
Yeah, I don't see no sense in jumping out of a perfectly good airplane.
Yeah, me neither.
But it's something I always wanted to do.
Yeah,
Of course, I'll have to take a change of pants with me.
Yeah, that's not something I'm ever.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing it. I always wanted to. Just never got around to it.
It's true.
Now it's expensive.
Yeah. My friend in Salt Lake does it all the time. They have a girls trip. And that's true.
Yeah.
They don't qualify.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You're depending on a whole lot on the person that packed that parachute.
Yeah.
And my dad was 101st Airborne, Screaming Eagles.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
He doesn't talk about it.
No, he never talks about none of his service time. But anyway, like I said, I've wanted to jump. I was watching those guys in those flying suits the other day. Them people are crazy. The guy that actually invented the flying suit ended up getting killed.
Is that the one that they jump off the? No.
Yeah, they jump off. Well, they can jump out of planes or off of cliffs, and it's got wings of its own, so you fly around You can fly around a long time. I mean, eventually you're coming down.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I
I think it's that first step that would
Oh, I couldn't do it.
would hold me up.
Nope. Heights. Nope. I'm not a fan.
But Dad was, like I said, but he was Army, 101st Airborne. I don't think they call it. They may call it Airborne again. I think they changed it to 101st Air Mobile.
I don't know.
And like in the 80s or the 90s. But I think they've changed it back to Airborne now. I don't know. What do I know?
I don't know what. Well, Jay was the 37th Cavalry.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way I'd have to do it. Pretend I wasn't really doing it.
We haven't gotten any rain, Robbie. None.
No, it's been 2 weeks.
It's been more than that, hasn't it?
There for a couple of days in the morning, it threatened.
Yeah, that was just before the rendezvous. Like a couple of days before the rendezvous.
And then
Nothing.
It was a complete letdown.
Now it kind of got dark.
That's what I said, it threatened. But it just never happened.
I was listening to.
Well, I know, that's the way it always is. I've never heard you admit not listening to me.
Well, we are online.
Anyway. What hobbies do y'all do on your place besides homestead? Any at all? I mean, I'm a hot rod junkie, and I'm having some serious withdrawals over it. But,
Yeah. Fishing?
Fishing. We got a pond, and I got a new fishing pole, and haven't made it down to the pond.
Which, by the way, you need to go look at that whatever's floating in the pond.
Well, I knew something was out there. I seen it the other morning.
It looks like a big old jellyfish. I know it's not a jellyfish. Maybe it's frog apes. I don't know, but I'll bet you it's that big around. Well, there's two of them, and it's about that big around. It's floating out in the pond, and it's too far away from the side.
I don't hunt much anymore. I used to hunt a lot when I was young. I don't really hunt a lot now, and so I don't really have any way.
You don't have guns anymore.
Well,
I mean, you have your 9.
No, I have a 12 gauge, and Matt gave me. They stole mine.
Oh, I didn't know you had one.
Yeah, right there beside you. And now don't get me wrong, I ain't gonna go hungry. I'll go hunt, but not something I do a lot of anymore. I used to do a lot of it. Every day after school, I'd go hunting or fishing.
And I'm not much of either.
I want to build a floating dock out here on our pond out of those blue plastic barrels. I got a bunch of them. But that's a want-to project, and we're stuck on have-to project.
You know, we were planning on doing that this summer and never did.
And then, and it's probably a good thing that I don't have an old hot rod to work on.
They should want to work on that.
You know me, I'd be out there till 1 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I wouldn't care, but because I'm not here till 7 or 8 o'clock every night anyway.
I get out there, them old hot rods is just something I love to do. And I'm lucky enough that I get to do all of it. I don't need to take. The only thing that I ever take anything to get done on one of them old hot rods is before I rebuild the motors, I do take them to the machine shop and have them vatted and the oil galleys done, and if it needs to be bored, I usually bore them, have them bored, and the cam bearings. I'd just assume somebody else put the cam bearings in. I can do it, but it's better. They've got everything up there. They just set them up and put them in. And it isn't that expensive, but as far as all the valve work and everything else in the motor, I do myself. Port the heads, all of that. I've been building engines since I was 14 or 15 years old. And I do all the metal work. I do all the interior work. I have a really nice commercial sewing machine that I do all the upholstery and everything.
I'll be using that, by the way.
That's okay.
My hats.
Yeah. It's a big, nice, it's called a Juki. Juki. And it's a really nice machine.
I need to find a saddle one for my hats.
Well, this would do saddles.
I know, but the one I'm thinking of has that long arm on the bottom of it.
Right.
See? Construction tree.
Well, I'm unfortunately, if you ever watch any of our videos of me building stuff, I have no experience in construction, but I am learning.
I want to try to weld.
I love welding. I just sold my big welder. I had a Lincoln 255 amp MIG welder and aluminum spool gun, and it was its own cabinet. It was on wheels. And but I've got my little MIG welders. They did take my plasma cutter, which I'm sad about.
Yeah, we need to get another one of those.
Yeah, I know. But... So I made I learned how to fabricate that metal, and I quit buying it. Yeah, I ain't saying mine are beautiful works of art, but so far everything's been functional. You just do what you can do, and that's what you can do. I've got some projects coming up that I'm going to try to video, and we'll see how they turn out. Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to learn how to weld someday.
There's so many
sorry.
different kinds of welding, and some welding is easier than other welding.
I just want to do it so I can say I've learned how.
MIG welding is easy. Just takes a little practice, but it's nothing difficult about MIG welding. Stick welding, it's not all that hard either. It's a little more than MIG welding. TIG welding takes a little more concentration, but once you get it, it's actually some of the nicest welds. It's TIG welding. Now, when I first was a welder, this is going to date me. There was no such thing as a MIG welder. At least if there was, regular people didn't have them. Had arc welders, stick welders, but that wasn't something you used on a lot of things. It has its application. I actually started out acetylene welding with a acetylene torch and the rod. That's how everybody used to weld. And I still got an acetylene setup. But my dad owned a muffler shop, an exhaust shop, when I was 12 years old. And back in the day, that's how you would put exhaust on, was acetylene welding. And he had a pipe bender. He did custom work, and he used to build exhaust system for show cars. He would build the exhaust that would slide together in joints that didn't need to be welded, and then they would take it all down and go have it chromed and then put back on. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wanted to do that too.
Yeah, I meant to get by there. Just too much going on.
Friday we were like outside all day.
I spent most of Friday out at the gate.
Yeah. So we saw nothing on Friday.
Yeah. And I really do like welding. Did a lot of welding on the fences out here, the pipe.
Yeah.
Load up the generator and the welder in the front bucket of the backhoe and take it out to the pasture.
He just looked it up.
Yeah, and I know the MIG welders weren't for everyday people until like
80s?
no, even like after that.
Oh.
I mean, there were MIG welders around,
Like that.
but it wasn't something that
People could afford
probably
to buy?
the late 80s. I don't know, even in the late 80s we were still using a lot of acetylene. And I mean, the big companies would have MIG welders and TIG welders. I remember the first TIG welder I ever seen. I actually worked in a plastic factory where we did what they called roto molds, and it was these big molds that would bolt together, and you would pour powdered plastic into these molds, and then you would slide the molds in the oven, and they would spin in all different directions as they come up to, the temperature you needed for melting plastic, and then it would stick to the inside of those molds. And we were making jacuzzi filters and just all kinds of stuff, yard vacs out of plastic. And all the molds were aluminum. So they were welding those molds with TIG welder, and that was the first TIG welder I ever seen. And that was in Farmers, or where was it? Wiley, Texas. And I was working there when the first Gulf War broke out. Yeah, in the 80s, I think the late 80s.
Hip hurts.
And I remember the first shop I ever went to work for that were welding up exhaust with a MIG welder. It was a strange thing for me. Yeah. They were just so expensive. I mean, a MIG welder back in the day was, you couldn't even think about owning one. And I always had it. I have acetylene torches now. I have cutting tips, welding tips, cherry tips, and I still use them. Yeah, when everything got cheap. But, and since then I've had several MIG welders. I just like to weld. I really do enjoy welding. The hardest thing to weld, though, is automobiles, body panels. It is a tedious, mundane thing to weld body panels because you can't just weld them up. You gotta skip around. You just make a little bitty weld and then you skip to another spot and make a weld because you can't let it get hot enough to warp the metal, so you're all over the place. So it takes forever to weld up like a quarter panel or anything. But I do love it. Aluminum, you just need, like the welder I just sold had what they called a spool gun that took aluminum. The problem with aluminum is you cannot get rid of what do you call it, like oxidization. If you clean it, the second you clean it, it starts doing it again. Galvanized, zinc, galvanized, any of that stuff, you really need to wear a respirator because even stainless steel, you need to wear a respirator. When I made the gas tank for your old rat rod out there out of a beer keg, it was a stainless steel, it wasn't aluminum. So that was kind of an iffy thing that you didn't want to be breathing that stuff in.
Oh, well, then, Earl.
And I work, not right now because I'm not building cars, but I worked a lot with muriatic acid and with electrolysis. Because with electrolysis, you can take the rust off of any steel with electrolysis. And I did my own copper plating, copper and nickel plating, and zinc. You can plate zinc, and you use electrolysis for that. Yeah, you can strip cast iron with that. You can also take a piece of old rusty cast iron or even just steel that's just covered in rust, and you can use electrolysis. It will take every bit of rust right off of it. It'll be like brand new. And I've done a lot of that, making parts brand new. And copper coating. You can copper coat with muriatic acid too. Is it muriatic? Hydrochloric acid. Yeah. Yeah, that stuff though, that's a different kind of gas. That stuff will actually eat metal. The only thing that battery acid doesn't eat is plastic and glass. That's actually how a battery works. The acid is eating the nickel that's inside of them, the nickel and the zinc that's inside the batteries gets eaten. And as it gets eaten, it creates electricity. But, yeah, I use my battery charger. I didn't use a trickle charger though. I actually ended up buying a power supply that I could control the amps and the volts separately.
Isn't that what you did in Utah when you bought all that stuff?
Yeah, because I used the power supply mainly because I was copper coating, or copper, what do you call it?
I have no idea. I don't know what you're talking about.
Plating.
Yeah.
Copper plating stuff, copper and nickel plating stuff. Because on the 68 Chevelle, I was copper plating all the chrome pieces instead of re-chroming them. I plated them copper. So that, because I wanted to paint the Chevelle kind of a dark green, metallic green. So I thought the copper would look good. So the grill and the bumpers and stuff were all copper instead of chrome. Yeah.
It's 5 o'clock.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Oh man, we got who's up next?
Money Pit.
Money Pit's up next. Y'all go watch Money Pit.
Okay, guys. Well, it's been an awesome hour.
Fast hour. Y'all appreciate y'all showing up and visiting with us and all the comments. We do appreciate it.
Yeah. So we'll see you on next Sunday.
Next Sunday at 4 o'clock.
I'll see you guys Monday.
Yep. And we'll get some videos put together for everybody.
Bye, y'all. Have a good night.
Y'all take care.